Straight from Amazon USA, the Sea Life molded flights review begins right now. Hey, what's up guys? Worldwide here. So, we have an interesting video for you today, I'll give it that. So let me give you the quick backstory with these things. You know, I'm usually browsing on Amazon USA, I'm looking for deals, and I've seen a lot of Sea Life products come up, mostly it's those like junky brass darts that you see, and just a bunch of other kind of low quality products. I have seen these flights pop up from time to time, never really given them a second glance until the other day. I saw a 4-pack of them, or 4 sets of them show up for $20 US, and I'm like, you know what? Let's roll the dice. I'll make a video out of it somehow anyway. And you know what? They showed up. I've been using these for a couple days now, and you know what? Way better than I expected. So as you see in the picture there, they've got a ton of different colors. Like I said about the 4-pack, I think they only come in like purple, blue, black, and pink for the 4-packs. I'm not sure, but hey, 20 bucks, not too bad, right? Now, believe it or not, these at a stretch, maybe at a stretch compared to, hold on a second, the Condor Axe Neon that I just reviewed recently. Again, keep in mind, these are about a third of the price as the Condor Axe. So like I said, maybe at a stretch they compare, but yeah, I mean, to be honest, these are way better than I expected. So yeah, I won't keep you waiting any longer. We're gonna take a quick close-up look. I'll kind of compare them to the Condor Axe, and then after that, I'll get them on the board. And that's where they really shine, guys. Like I said in the next clip, not a fan of how they look, or not a fan of these like kind of weird colors, but the performance is a completely different story. So that's where they're gonna shine in the throwing part of the video, and I look forward to sharing these with you. So let's get on with the rest of the video. We'll take a quick close-up look. Here we go. Alrighty, let's take a closer look at these things, and I'll try my best to describe what we're seeing here. I'll try to keep it short too. I know I can tend to ramble on, but we'll try to do like 2 minutes or less. So there you go. I mean, you can use your own eyes and form your own opinion. I'm not totally sold on the looks of these things. Oh, and keep in mind, I've been using this set of flights now for a couple days. I got about 2.5 hours on the board with them. I wanted to use them and put in some good time before doing the review, just so I could give some proper feedback. So we got a raised Sea Life logo there, and that's the only marking on the entire darts. Now we got this raised ring right here in the middle. And I don't know, that just bugs me. It doesn't look good in my opinion, but again, that's just my opinion. You got some weird colors too, right? A whole ton of colors. Now, you're probably wondering about the firmness of these. Now, you remember, I just did a video on the Condors recently. Condor Axe standard size. These flights are identical shaped, by the way. About 3 millimeters shorter than the 27.5 Condors, 27.5 millimeter Condors. So I would say this is an intermediate length. Now, ever so slightly more firm than the Condor Axe. However, going this way, it has a little more flex to it, and that's probably due to the skinnier shaft. Now, you're probably wondering about the weight of them. I haven't even weighed these, so we're both going to find out here together. Let me move the camera. So these, again, probably an intermediate length. All right, 1.67 grams, and the Condors. All right, so about 1/10 of a gram difference, so not that much at all. Another thing, they screw into the back of the darts really, really well, so they're never going to come loose once you get them in there. Oh, and by the way, sneak peek at the Corella fighter darts. How nice are those things? We've got a review coming soon on those. But yeah, they're definitely, this material will not, I guarantee they will not split from the underside. And overall, pretty good, pretty long lasting. Like I said, I've been using this set of flights now for a couple days, minimal damage on any of them, so they're definitely going to be long lasting. But performance is a different thing. Like I said, I'm not sold on looks, but performance, a whole entirely different ball game. These perform incredibly well, 10 times better than I expected them to. So with that being said, let's get them on the board, and I'll give you a little bit of feedback on how they perform. Here we go. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm having some technical difficulties here. My webcam seems to be cutting off mid-recording. I just filmed a great clip. I had a 180. The video wasn't there, so let's try to get through this. But yeah, we'll have a few throws with these Sea Life molded flights, all-in-one stem flight system. So, oh, and by the way, I've got these attached to my match darts, my 180 Bavaria Ultras. So obviously they're flying pretty good. And you know what, as much as I've hyped them up in this video, whoops, I gotta be honest here. I mean, obviously they're not as nice as Condors. They're not as nice as Cosmo or L-Style. However, they are obviously a fraction of the price. And as I say at the end of the video when I'm rating these things, if you've never tried a molded flight system, then where is that going? Then by all means, I think this will make a perfect first system to try. Ooh, look at that. Now, I want to speak about deflections because I got deflection with that third dart. It happened to be a good deflection though. So you guys know how deflections work. There's good, there's bad. I am getting some deflections with these things considering, you know, how thick they are. They're a little bit thicker than the Condors, but I'm seeing a lot of good deflections like we just witnessed there. So, man, it's really hard to complain about these things. I mean, right down the middle. Let's, camera, please still work. So yeah, I don't really dare to throw too much longer, guys. I just don't trust this camera, and I want to make sure this video goes up. We'll do one more throw for the heck of it here. But yeah, they perform really, really well. I'll go for cover. Oh, come on, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, get in there. All right. Well, we'll definitely end with that note. Nice little 134 to wrap things up with. But yeah, I mean, as far as looks, I'm not really hooked on them. Is the price? I'm really hooked on that. Great deal. Performance, though, man, they really work almost as well as any of the top high quality stem flight, molded flight combos on the market. They do fly a little bit slower through the air than the Condors, but then again, that's me saying that. I do have a ton of experience trying different things. I've been playing for decades. So I might be able to notice the small difference or the small minute difference in flight speed through the air. Would an average player be able to notice that? Maybe not so much there. So like I said, it's a great molded flight system to start out with. But let's roll into the rest of the clips here. We've got a 180 coming up. I'm going to give these things a rating. You don't want to miss that. It's going to be a good one. And then we'll do a close-up of the 180, and that's it. So enjoy these last two clips. Thumbs up if you do. Here we go. Boom! Get in there. That was the opposite of my last video. That was left to right on this one. Okay guys, great place to end the video right there, and hopefully you've been as surprised as much as I have. So now the time where I give these things a recommendation for your average recreational dart player. Now check this out guys, it's gonna get a monster score. Everything, I think the big factor here is the price. Obviously 4 sets for $20, that's a big deal. And performance wise, I mean, these things are really gonna work well for most players, especially for those players looking to try a molded flight for the first time. These are absolutely perfect. So with all things considered, these get a recommendation for your average recreational dart player of 9.1 out of 10. Yep, they are that nice. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the review. We're gonna do a close-up of that left to right 180, and that's a wrap. Let's get out of here. If you enjoyed it, thumbs up. And until next time, guys, we'll see you on the next video. Later.